Hello there everyone and welcome to a brand new, very short series that we're going to do here on the Omega Loot Gaming channel. Now if you didn't know, the mad scientist has created another insane blast from the past database, and this time he's done it at a stage where I was just about to go into year 11 at school. We are talking about the 2006-2007 season. And well, I'm deciding to go for Manchester United because I'm going to give myself a 3-year challenge to win the Premier League, the FA Cup and the Champions League. Of course, Manchester United actually won the Champions League in 2008 and made the final again around about that same time where Barcelona beat them. But of course, we beat Chelsea on penalties, if you remember rightly, who are going to be our main rivals for all three of those competitions, really. From an English point of view, of course, there is many teams in the world who are far better at this point, one being Barcelona. But I think this is going to be a very exciting series, a very short series that we're going to do. Like I say, that's the goal. That is the aim. It doesn't matter whether they're in the same season or what order I win them in. Maybe I win the Champions League the first season and I leave the FA Cup to the last. But the challenge is I've got 3 seasons to do it. Can I do it? I won't be continuing any longer. Now, let's have a quick look at this beautiful database created by the mad scientist. I'll leave a link to his description and all that. He is asking for just $1 for this database, which is absolutely insane if you think about it. The amount of time and work that this man has put into this database, that is easy the best dollar you'll ever spend, because you wouldn't even have a game in it. You could just spend your time just looking through all of the players, all the blasts from the past, and just have fun with that. But this is the side that we have in 2006-2007 season. Now, Wayne Rooney is just 20 years old, and he is an absolute monster, as you can see. We also have, of course, Cristiano Ronaldo, 21 years old. How good does he look? The mental stats, of course, will hopefully get better, but those physicals and those technicals, very good indeed. Like the look of Cristiano. We also have Rio Ferdinand, one of the best centre-backs on the game. You can't argue with it. With those physicals, he is an absolute beast. The rest of the side you'll get to see as we go through. But we'll have a look at the Premier League, because Chelsea are predicted to finish top. They won the league here in 05-06, 04-05. This is actually when they won 3 leagues in a row, if I remember rightly. And it is still predicted to be the same here. Because if we have a look at Chelsea, they have some unbelievable players. Some absolutely outrageous players. Andrei Shevchenko. Remember rightly, this is the first season. £32 million from Milan. They of course have John Terry, straight from their academy. Very good centre back on this game. Michael Ballack, that is gross. That should be illegal to see that many greens. He has 1 red. The rest of it, outstanding stuff. He is 29, 6'2", and he got him on a free transfer. Of course they got him on a free transfer. Michael Ballack, probably the best centre midfielder on this game right now, playing for Chelsea. It's going to be very hard. They of course have the Didier Drogba. Up front, he's going to be hard to beat in the air with 20 heading and 18 strength and 18 jumping reach. But that is Didier Drogba. That's how good he was. And so on and so forth. We could spend hours and hours looking through this database. But obviously, the goal that I want to get to is to have all of those 3 trophies in 3 years. And this is probably the team I'm going to have to defeat to get there. There is Arsenal as well, who are up there, who have quite a good side. Thierry Henry, of course. I think this is his last year at the club before he moved on to Barcelona. Very good player. And, Cesc Fabregas, 19. One of the best centre midfielders on the game. It's going to be difficult to overcome these as well. But hopefully we can do it. We have 3 years. Let's see. We'll move forward now on to the first game of the season and have a look at the transfers that I've made in pre-season. Let's see if there's some blast from the past. That is the most fun thing I want to see about this. Build a side that I never thought I would see. Ever. Because it was 15 years ago almost. So let's see what we can do. Welcome back, sports fans. We are at our first game of the season. It's against Wigan. It's great to see Wigan, Portsmouth, Fulham, Reading as well, back in the Premier League. I think Charlton's also here. Am I right? Charlton, Bolton, Blackburn. It's great to see these teams back in the Premier League and Manchester City not being a very rich club. That is one of the things I am really enjoying. Joey Barton here, looking menacing as ever, of course. 18 aggression. Rather low, isn't it? But anyway, Darius for sale. What a man. See, this is what I mean about this database. You can literally go through and pick at it. Every single little bit. And just enjoy it for what it is. But, without thinking of that, Daniel Sturridge, hot prospect. Intriguing. Right, I'm getting too distracted by enjoying this database. I have made a signing. And I've also made 2 signings for the future, just for fun, really. Maybe they'll turn out to be amazing. I think they will. If I know the mad scientist correctly, which I think I do, I know that he's put them in the game because they will be amazing. So, let's talk about them. We have, joining us in 4 years' time, Neymar. Now, I'm only doing this as a 3-year save, so it's absolutely pointless. But the fact that Neymar was on here as a free transfer and the compensation was literally about 500k. I just had to do it. And then maybe at the end of the save, at the end of the 3 years, I'll holiday about 5 seasons and we'll just see what Neymar turns into because I just couldn't resist. Neymar, come on. Then, joining us next year is Antoine Griezmann. Now, he probably won't be making an impact in the first team because he looks absolutely dreadful right now. However, he does have good determination. He has a current ability of 21. He's a perfectionist, though. Perfectionist, and we know that the perfectionists are the ones, as long as they stay away from injury and get given game time, are the ones that meet their quota. They're the ones that match their potential. So he could be rather good. But, ladies and gentlemen, I have made one absolutely huge transfer and I'm so happy with it. And fans of Pro Evolution are going to absolutely love this one. And that's maybe a giveaway because we have only gone and signed Adriano. That is right. The striker, Adriano, shot power of 99. Adriano from PES back in the day. He does have some incredible attributes. Long shots of 20, finishing of 19. I mean, this is just beastly. Absolutely beastly. His mentals are decent. His physicals are decent. He's a 4-star current ability. Should be more. Should be more. We signed him though for £23 million. So it was roughly about 14 million with some instalments, which I don't mind doing because we should make quite a lot of money from the Champions League and the Premier League this season. It was our only signing outside of what was already here, of course, because all of these players here were already signing. I mean, Gary Woods, 40k. Never heard of him. Never heard of him. Michael Carrick. No, I'm joking. Michael Carrick, absolute Man United legend. Very underrated man. Thomas Kuszczak, for some reason, we got the man in on loan. I mean, we're going to have to use him today because Edwin van der Sar has picked up an injury. This is the season that we sold Ruud van Nistelrooy. Gutted. Really was gutted when that happened in real life. But hey, Sylvain Evans Blake even went to my hometown of Plymouth. That's good to see too. So, many signings went out. Not many signings came in. We also have Gerard Piqué in the under-23s. We can't recall him on loan, but that's good to know for next season. That is a massive signing. We also have quite a few different players in the under-23s. Giuseppe Rossi, who looks incredible already. And we also have Ron Robert Zeiler, who turns out to be a very good goalkeeper in a couple of years' time, if you go by the years that this is based on. Ron Robert Zeiler, of course, ended up at Leicester at some point. Very good player. Ryan Shawcross. Look at all these names. Again, getting distracted. Let's cut to the chase. We're against Wigan. Chelsea, fast blow. 4-1 against Everton. That's a big statement. Paul Scholes has only just resumed full training, so we can't exactly play him. Is he going to be on the bench? I can't remember whether he's on the bench or not. In fact, we're not going to play Kuszczak. Van der Sar is back. Paul Scholes, 82%. We're not going to play him. We also didn't need a sub on the didn't need a sub goalie. so that's fine. I think we're happy with this. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, current Manchester United manager, dropped. Absolutely dropped. He's only 2-star ability now. But this is the formation I'm going to go with, and I think it's quite good. It's been working for us quite well. 4-4-2 seems to be very good this year, and it's sort of the Man United way, isn't it? We've got Rooney and Adriano up front, 2 powerhouse strikers. And to be honest, as pressing forwards go, Alan Smith is not a bad substitute. As a pressing forward, with that 20 aggression, bravery and determination, he's going to be outstanding for that. And his work rate's decent as well, and his teamwork. Very good pressing forward. And Louis Saha is not to be sniffed at either. A very good backup striker. So 2 very good strikers on the bench, as well as 2 world-class strikers on the pitch. Then we have legend, that is Ryan Giggs, Carrick, Fletcher, Cristiano Ronaldo in a new position, inverted winger on this right-hand side. He's going to be good at it, isn't he? I mean, he's good wherever you put him on the pitch. Gary Neville in behind, Heinze in the left-back position, Ferdinand and Vidic with Van der Sar in the nets. Now, we didn't actually sell any players outside of what was already sold before us. Look at this team, like Leighton Baines, a very good 21-year-old on this game. And of course, a former Manchester United player, Antonio Valencia. Not quite what he was when he signed for Manchester United, just a couple of seasons after this point, I do believe. 2011 maybe, something like that. But we did really well seeing the potential in him, because he was an incredible right back for us. We should be winning this one. First game of the season. In 2006, 2007, can we make it a good one? Incredibly, they also have Emile Heskey on the bench. A 28-year-old Emile Heskey. For some reason, I thought he was a lot older than that. Insane stuff. Right, we have our first highlight. Heinze plays it back. Good ball in. Rooney's there. Rooney doesn't miss. Wayne Rooney, and it feels so good to say that once again. Wayne Rooney in a Manchester United shirt gets his first goal of the season just 15 minutes in. Carrick plays a lovely one back to Gabriel Heinze. Plays the ball in. Rooney on the volley. I mean, if you remember the Newcastle volley, there are some similarities to his technique. Even in that 3D, the 3D of Football Manager is nothing too amazing to the standard of PES or FIFA or anything like that. But that even looked like the technique that he used against Newcastle all of those years ago. Ryan Giggs now plays it in. Adriano's there. On his debut, Adriano makes it 2-0. He was unlucky to begin with. Chris Kirkland, manages to make a save from the first header, but he cannot keep that one out. The left foot of Adriano has scored immediately. Again, Ryan Giggs. Adriano's there again. Oh, it's off the crossbar. Oh, he's going to be so dangerous. He's going to be so dangerous. Omri Kamara now, former Liverpool player. Gary Nev. Reliable as they come. Gary Neville again. Darren Fletcher. Neville. Back to Ronaldo. Cristiano. To Fletcher. And it's gone in. It's 3-0. And I am enjoying myself so much playing with this database. So much. It feels so good to say the names of Neville, Fletcher, Scholes when he's eventually back, Carrick. And then to put someone in like Adriano. It's insane. But I'm so enjoying it. I cannot wait to the next season when we have a little bit more money, hopefully, and we can actually make some good signings. Because believe me, there are some crazy players out there that I really wanted to bring to the club. But the finances, I only had like 15 million, and I'm already over the wage budget. I just couldn't bring anyone else in, so I had to make a judgment call, and I went with Adriano. I felt like it was the player we needed and the player I wanted the most, and I think it was a good choice. This now is going to be a penalty to make it 4. Who's going to take it? Adriano, of course he is, because he has 20 penalty taken. Bang. 4-0. Can't beat it. We're going to see this in 3 dimensions. Keeper doesn't stand a chance. That left peg is just unbelievable. But Ryan Giggs did pick up a knock there. So we'll bring on Kieran Richardson. He's nothing special, Kieran, but we'll bring him on anyway. And why not? We give a rest to Wayne Rooney and bring on Alan Smith and see what the danger that man can bring. Hopefully, in the next 10 minutes, Adriano can get a hat-trick, and then we can also bring on Louis Saha. for a round of applause for... Oh, there it is. Ronaldo. Fletcher. Oh, it's been bobbing around. It's unlucky. It's unlucky. Keeps the ball alive, though. Giggs. Before he even goes off the pitch. Tackled. Ryan Taylor now. Emerson Boyce plays it out only as far as Darren Fletcher. This Man United 4-4-2, very dangerous. But there he is. Omri Kamara, the pace. And Van der Sar, the experience of Van der Sar, who his contract does actually run out. I want to offer him another deal, though, because remember rightly, Van der Sar was in the net when Manchester United won the Champions League in 2008, saving the penalty. I think it was against Anelka. Was I right in saying it was Anelka? I can't quite remember who else it was. Obviously, I know John Terry slipped and missed his penalty. Kilban. There's Omri Kamara again. Van der Sar, once again. Good stuff. Now, time is ticking away. It's the 81st minute. I want to make that last change now. Ronaldo is slightly struggling. Let's bring on Park Ji-sung. Not as good as what I was hoping Park Ji-sung would be. A very underrated Manchester United player from back in the day. Everyone loved him because of his work rate. I wish his technicals was a little bit better. But Cristiano needs a rest. Young winger slash midfielder Michael Carrick makes it 5. We now go top. We are now top. This is a statement. Of course, Wigan are more than likely going to get relegated. They don't have the strong willpower that they had in real life all the way back on this game anyway. But now, that is an absolute statement of authority. A 5-0 win in the Premier League. We're going to have a look at the fixtures then. Here's who we got coming up. Sheffield United, Fulham, Watford, Portsmouth. Really, you'd say there isn't a tough game for a very long time. Maybe the Portsmouth game, because Portsmouth, as you remember rightly, have a very good side on this game. David James, of course, in net. Very good goalkeeper. They have Nico Kranjčar, who's unbelievable on this game. A solid winger under Harry Redknapp. So this could be an exciting game. Maybe we'll bring you back for that one. But if you like this new series that we have, please drop a like on the video if you can. That would be fantastic. Of course, please subscribe to the channel if you are new. There is plenty more action that is going to come from this database, the 3-year challenge that we have for Manchester United. Remember, we have to win the Premier League, the FA Cup, and the Champions League to pass the challenge. And we've only got 3 years to do it. Once that 3 years is up, that is it. That is kaput. If I haven't done it, I have failed the challenge. And I don't get anything if I do pass it. It's just nice, isn't it? It's just nice to say, I set myself a goal and it happened. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. And so let me know down in the comments below whether you're excited for this save, what your expectations are for this save, whether you are playing this save yourself. Remember, I'll leave in the description, a link to the Mad Scientist Patreon page where you can pledge just $1 and you can get this database for yourself. My name's Meg Luke. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.